Bonjour, ladies and gents. Welcome to Gown Town or Dress Gown Fridays. I'm fully clothed. You don't need to worry. It's just a bit of a gimmick we're going to be doing here on Fridays, just for a bit of a laugh, to be honest. So I hope we're all right. We all got blurry camera because that's the story of my life here. The camera's so bloody dark you can't even make out the gown, which is a bit irritating. But never mind. Hey, how are we all doing? We good? Hectic day today. Only managed to do 2 bloody trailer reactions. I'm trying to get through Godzilla Singular Point. Don't know what to make of it yet. Not sure. Don't hate it. Love some of the animation. The animation's fantastic. Genuinely, some of it is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get through it. Trying to get through it today. Well, I was trying to get through it today. I'm not going to be able to now, obviously, because I'm doing this stream. But I was trying to get through it all today so I could trundle along and then do my review tomorrow. Hopefully, I can wake up, do my run, and then finish it all up, basically. So, welcome to Dress Gown Fridays, ladies and gents, where the attire is, of course, a dressing gown. If you don't know where this came from a debate that I had with Uche, where I basically got out of bed to do a debate with him. And I kept telling him, because I told him I was getting out of bed. And then I repeatedly told him on stream, I'm in a dressing gown. I'm not going to turn my camera on. No one wants to see me in a dressing gown. And that did that straight for like 10 minutes. And then he just wouldn't stop talking. So I turned my camera on. So that's where the whole dressing gown nonsense thing comes from. It's a bit of a joke. Just to reference that, basically, it's not to reference that, but that's where the reference comes from, and then it's transcended over into this my normal stream. So how are we all doing? Are we all right? I watched Godzilla Singular Point missed reviews and love it. Yeah, I'm genuinely, like, obviously no spoilers. I'm not going to talk spoilers on it, but I am. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where they go with it. You know, like, where they're going with this is fascinating. Really love the callbacks to Shin Godzilla. Yeah, really enjoying the callbacks to Shin Godzilla so far. Andy McCallum's here with a brand new avatar. Andy, my dude, your avatars are fantastic. I do enjoy your avatars. Absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, in terms of Dress Gown Fridays, hashtag Dress Gown Fridays, I would like people to get involved. Just a sense of community, a bit of a gimmick. If we can get our images on Twitter, on Instagram, hashtag Dress Gown Fridays for the duration of the stream, that'd be fantastic. What's this? It seems to me that most American YouTubers struggle to be able to discuss and debate against an opposing view. Yeah, I'll give you that. A lot seem to. But I think that comes from the sort of tribalistic mentality, and also that sort of, I just guess that, you know, the immediate, this is my opinion. It's like, okay, maybe you should just stop and think about it for a second. So yeah, how and where do I watch Godzilla Singular Point? It's on Netflix, my dude. It is on Netflix. Oh, have you joined in, have you? Let me have a look. We've got people joining in already. You need to tag me in it. Yes, we got John Davies in it. Epic, nice. People said it's too warm for dressing gowns. It is not too warm for dressing gowns. It's depending on what you got underneath the dressing gown. I don't see yours, Ms. Lyons. Where's that? I don't know. You didn't tag me in it. No, disappointing. You got to tag me in it at Mr. H Reviews. Or I could just do the search, can I? Can I search for it? Let me have a look. Can I search the hashtag Dress Gown Fridays? Dress Gown Friday. Let me see. Yeah, we got one. Oh, there is another one, but from something completely different. That's fantastic. I love it. So good. I just think it's a good bit of fun. Honestly, I don't care. And in fairness, it is a bit hot. I'm fully clothed underneath here, and I am sweated a little bit. So, not good. Simon Polsky. Hello, Mr. H. Just watched the whole season of Godzilla Singular Point, and in my opinion, it's great. I don't know what episode you're on, but in my opinion, the best scene is at the end of the 10th episode. I am nowhere near that. I'm nowhere near that at all. I don't know. I don't actually know where I am yet. In fairness, I need to. I mean, I can look now because I've got Netflix on. Obviously, I'm at a computer. The miracle of Netflix. Episode 9. Episode 9. I'm currently midway through. No, Mr. H does not stand for Mr. Handsome. Appreciate it though. Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm in my security uniform. Vasa Reviews. You pretty lady. You work security, do you, Dominic? That's cool. What sort of security? That's interesting. I always like hearing what you guys do. It's always interesting. No, I don't have a Facebook. Lots of people have asked me to have it, but I've never really got there, to be fair. Maybe I should. My fellow chat pirates, behold, all hail the gown of power. Hope all is well, Mr. H. I love the way the wheels turn out. Oh my god, don't they look good? I'm super happy with that. So if what Tales from Junkyard is referencing is my second channel. Really getting somewhere good with respect to the Pulsar now, and it's moving forward. It's moving forward pretty big. Today was a big milestone. That video will be up next Friday, so you got a week to wait for that. And also, fantastic news. So my truck goes in like a week and a bit, and finally I've got. What do I have? I know what seats are going in the truck. So obviously, the idea was to get new seats for the truck. So I've got new seats for that truck now, which I'm picking up next Friday, I believe, potentially. I just sat here for 5 minutes waiting for the stream to start. I need to click refresh and see that it's already started. Oh dear. Sorry, dude. That's YouTube being a son of a bitch. Old mate nearly wrecked him with his ring. I know. I couldn't believe it. And he always tells me off for wearing my rings when I work out. I was like, "What are you doing? Get your fucking rings off my wheels." I currently do security at a rehabilitation center. Oh, fantastic! That's right. That's admirable work. I'm sure stressful as well. That'll be due to tabbing to it. You need to open it in the main window, let it load, and then tab everything else. Otherwise, autoplay blocks. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's good advice there. Adrianith. That is a very interesting name. Adrianith Henwood. Okay, nice. Hello, Mr. H. New fan. Glad to catch a live stream. Well, I'm very glad that you could catch a live stream. Thank you so much. And what a fantastically interesting name. I don't think I've ever met an Adrianith. Never. I mean, I can say that categorically. Never have I met an Adrianith. So, pleasure. It was good seeing Nick back on the channel, pray tell. What do you mean, pray tell? He's not gone. He's just busy. That's it. But I still want to make videos on that channel just for my own enjoyment and also other people, because people have been enjoying the channel. So I don't want it just to stop. If I had to wait for Nick to make videos on that channel, it would be like one a month, if that. And that's not fair on anyone else that's enjoying the other content that's there. So I don't want to go down that route. I want to be able to make any kind of content and have it as a bonus when Nick turns up. But he is going to be in a few more videos coming up soon. He's in a long video next Friday. He's not in the next one on Monday, but he's in next Friday's one. And then after that, he should be in a good few of them, actually, because there's been some major progress with the Pulsar. Major progress. Huge, in fact. When you're alone and life is getting you down, you can always go downtown. Yes. Yes. Pod Racing Palpatine. Love that name. Love that picture. That's fantastic. Google AdSense won't allow me to verify anything. That's not good, dude. Sorry to hear that. Dressing gowns are mighty fine. Yes, they are. I'm loving my gown. It is really hot though. Fuck's sake. Why did we start this? Why did we start this in summer? Why did we start Gowntown in summer? Enjoying seeing the members with their one-of-a-kind emojis that they get as a benefit for being a member, along with loads of other bits and pieces. So nice. Cheers. Appreciate it. They've been trying to do Jaws, Gone with the Wind, and Wizard of Oz, but nothing comes from it. What's this? I missed part of your other comment there, maybe. Oh, okay. Have we got the Gowntown picture now, Miss Lyons on Twitter? Let me have a look. No, I'm not. You haven't tagged me in anything. Are you sure it's on Twitter? You need to do at Mr. H Reviews, all one word. How strange. No, it's not worked yet, Miss Lyons. Sorry about that. Any inside news on Skulls? No, nothing at the moment. Literally nothing at all. No idea what is happening with that. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Andy, you want to make a Jasper emoji wearing a crown? Please do, because his birthday's coming up. So definitely make a Jasper emoji. The other members will absolutely adore you for it. I can give you the dimensions if you want that you have to have for the emojis on YouTube if you want. Thank you for the compliment, kind sir. Looking dashing in the gown, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did you not get a summer dressing gown, Miss H? I did not. I did not at all. I probably should have done, shouldn't I? Let's be honest. I didn't hear that. I'm not. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed? Let's have a look. A couple of weeks is really actually nothing to be that stressed about, to be fair. Is that confirmed? Let's have a look. Who says that? Because if I'm looking at some of the major outlets, that's not confirmed on them. Not yet, anyway. Let me just have a look. Who's confirmed that? Because I don't see it on one of the major outlets anyway. So I'll be surprised if that's the case. Let me know. Let me know. Have you been introduced to the series The Mr. In Between? It's a hitman trying to raise his child. Hilarious and awesome. No, I've never even heard of that. Never even heard of that at all, in fact. Oh, it's the Hellraiser content that got you involved. Good, nice. What did you think of Hellraiser Below and Beyond? Let me know. That's good. I'm glad that content is still reaching people. You know, I really do love doing that content. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously, it's taking a bit of a back burner at the moment, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It can't continue all the time. It's difficult to make content in one universe non-stop. You become a bit creatively bankrupt in it yourself. And then you also get a little bit, you know, you go through it all, don't you, as well. Oh, so you said it on... It hasn't come through, or maybe it has now. No, literally nothing at all. Nope. No, Ms. Lyons, nothing. So we got a super sticker from Roger H. Thank you so much. Any chances I can do a drawing of you and Jasper? I mean, you can. I won't be obligated to use it though, FYI. But you can draw it if you like, I guess. I don't know. It's depending on what image you want to draw though. To whether I'll like it or not. The likelihood of me liking it anyway. But yeah, no, absolutely, dude. That's your time if you want to do that. Absolutely. I'm never going to say no. Oh, Mind and Body. Sam and Twitch, I have to agree with you on the Spawn news. I think Todd is just keeping Spawn in people's minds for TV or film. Yeah, that stuff is never happening. In my eyes, it's just never happening. What do you think about Simu Lee, lead character in Shang-Chi? I personally feel like he's not really that strong of a lead, especially after seeing the two trailers. His acting is not that convincing. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly think he's a fantastic actor. He's a bit almost monotone, but yeah, a bit monotone, I guess. A bit subdued, a bit monotone. So I don't think he's the best actor in the world. I I clocked it in the trailer. I was like, he's the guy that's in the bloody Xbox advert. Jasper's on the prowl. There you go. So yeah, I don't think we'll see. This could really push him, and you could go, oh, he's good actually now. We'll have to see how that goes. Have I been following the Euros? No, I don't follow football. Sorry, dude. Thoughts on Robert Eggers' new film, The Northman, coming out soon? Excited, not bothered. I didn't even hear about that. Let's have a look. The Northman. Historical thriller. Oh, that looks like it could be interesting, actually. Yeah, I'll be game to see that. Why not? Robert Eggers is good. So, yeah. I saw your reaction to Shang-Chi and the Abomination. Why do you think they redesigned him? To make him look more like his comic book self or something else? To make him look more like his comic book self. And also, I guess, to differentiate between that version of him that was in another film, right? Like, it's... Yeah, I think it would be to do with that. There must be something to do with that version or the rights to that version. I'm only a guess, but who knows? Who knows? If Mr. H was a superhero, he would wear a gown. Most heroes don't wear capes. I like that. I like that very much. Spawn will never happen. And the way he wants to do it sounds absolutely dreadful. It does. Spawn is a bed. Sped. We got Sped and Spog, or Spawn and Spog. He turns up as Fog half the time. It's bloody ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right then. Have we got anything? Does anyone send me anything on? Let me have a look. Royston Parker's in a gown. Good. We've got Eric. He's in his gown for Gown Town Friday. Good. Good. We've got loads of people joining in the gowns. I love it. Have I seen In the Earth yet? Does not ring a bell for some bizarre reason, so no. Have you watched the new trailer for Aliens Fireteam? It's looking good and has the Pred Alien in it. It has the Pred Alien in it? Does it really? I have not seen it. I'm going to have to Google that now. I watched bits of it. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Your gown has got me thinking that the next Doctor Who should wear one as a signature piece. Mate, gowns are epic, all right? Gowns are epic. Did a source tell you that Fin Fang Foom got cut? No, they already stated Fin Fang Foom wasn't going to be in the movie because of racism. So they've swapped him out for this The Great Protector figure. That's why. I mean, it's bloody ridiculous. That's apparently the situation. Anyway, I thought that was pretty common knowledge, to be fair. Pimp Daddy H. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Mr. H, would you consider Robert Eggers' The Lighthouse as Lovecraftian? It's definitely Lovecraftian. Like 100% it's Lovecraftian. Are you a fan of rugby or Super League? Did you play? Lord knows you're big enough and would be a killer on the field. No, I never got into like ball-based sports. No, did. Tell a lie. I got into one, which is water polo. I wasn't always big. That's the thing. Like, I wasn't always big. It's taken me a long time to get as big as I am. So yeah, no. I never was into it really. Thoughts on Last Night in Soho by Edgar Wright? I haven't seen it. Trailer looked good. I'm game for that. Anya Taylor-Joy's good. Edgar Wright's good. I'm happy to watch it. 100%. Any thoughts on this trope? Doing in the Wizard, retconning all the magical supernatural stuff as mundane. Personally, I hate it. Doing in the Wizard? What do you mean? Do you mean removing supernatural stuff? Yeah, I guess so. Like, I quite like fantasy stuff, though, so I'm pretty particular with respect to that. Have you heard of a 2001 Japanese techno horror film called Cairo? Pulse for us English. No, I've never heard of that. What is it about? What is that about, my dude? Did anyone see the Strawberry Moon last night? It wasn't. I don't think it was Strawberry Moon here. I don't know. But did anyone else? Dominic Miller wants to know. Did anyone? Nikki is on Gandalf time. Never early, never late. Arrives precisely when she's meant to. Oh my god, so funny. Spawn needs the right direction in cinematography. Lighting is what can save or kill it. I agree. That's a pretty astute observation. Now, I would say absolutely lighting is what would make or break them. So yeah, I really enjoyed Godzilla Singular Point. Has been interesting. Has anyone else watched it? Let me know if anyone else has watched it. Like, I know I've got some, I've got some Godzilla fans that attend these live streams, but has anyone else watched it? Genuinely curious. Andy McCallum hasn't watched it. That's fair enough. Iron Wolf, I watched up till episode 10. I'm on episode 9 at the moment. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel if Twitter will cancel Michael Myers because he's killed an old black lady in the new trailer. Oh my god, yeah, probably. Fuck's sake. No, so not a lot of people have seen it. Daniel Palomo says he hasn't watched it. Iron Wolf says he loves the monster designs. I really like how they've designed the monsters. I think they're fantastic. At the moment, I've really enjoyed that. Hosea says, is it worth a watch? If you're a Godzilla fan, definitely. If you're like a casual fan, probably not. If you're an anime fan, probably. I think that's probably, a good roundabout way of giving it. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Some people would be able to chime in there as well. According to Wiki, ghosts invade Earth via PCs. In that Cairo film. Really? Don't know about that. That sounds interesting. Yes, it was awesome. Of course, it's a Japanese company that made it. Yeah, Toho Animation, wasn't it? They did it themselves, I think. Weekend mead for you, Mr. H. If so, cheers. No alcohol at all today. No alcohol at all today. I got to get up a bit early tomorrow. Do my cardio and stuff, and I had a really long day today, and so I just want a good night's sleep tonight. So if anyone wants to know what I was doing today, just because some people might be curious, I've got this project car, right? This is a Nissan Pulsar GTIR, and today I had it up on jack stands installing drive shafts, and the aim is to make it look like this, not this color, but in this level of condition. Make it a really nice example. Because it currently looks like this, which is, it looks like a bag of shit. But they have the potential to look amazing, and that's the aim. So I was just hectic in the sun, messing around with these bloody drive shafts. Absolute nightmare. I had to drive into town, get some bolts, go down to a local garage, get some parts. It was just a pain in the ass. All just to check whether the gearbox is blown up or not. Because it's never moved. I bought it and I never saw it running, so I needed to see if the gearbox had blown up. And obviously, I need drive shafts in anyway. But I can't spoil it for you all. But it was just a long ass day, really really hectic ass day. So fun. You watched The Black Cauldron on Disney Plus. What's that? What is that about? So when the Pulsar is done, you're keeping it, right? I think so. I don't have any plans to get rid of it yet. Yeah, I'd like to. Yes, Andy, my dude. I did a trailer. I've done a video on it, mate. You need to go watch it. Go watch the video and come back. For the peeps who don't know, Mr. H does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, followed by a 10k run every morning. One Punch Man confirmed. Fuck's sake. I only do a 10k run I do a 10K run about 4 times a week in the morning. And then the other day is like an 8K run. And then I do some 5Ks here and there. I do on average about, well, I will always do about 48 kilometers a week running, sometimes upwards of 53. No push-ups. I can't remember the last time I did a push-up. I don't do any sit-ups, actually. Can't remember the last time I did any sit-ups either. That's a long time. That's a long time. Saturday morning for me. Mr. H is like Saturday morning cartoons in the sense that I must watch it before I start my day. That's nice. Good. I'm glad. That's very nice of you. Right, Mr. H, opinion on reasonable Italian cars, Fiat or Alfa Romeo? I'm trying to consider. I mean, I believe Alfa Romeo has worse reliability. Anecdotally from people, I think Fiats tend to be pretty anecdotally reliable because they're not high. I mean, any high-powered car becomes unreliable because of compression and stuff. So yeah, I don't know really. I'd say they're both good picks. Depending on the type, just do your research. I'm not familiar with either of them really. I think that's the right outcome for the Pulsar. It feels right that you're keeping it. Does it? I've done a lot of work on it. I'd like to, if I can keep it, I will. No, the Pulsar will never go off road. The idea is to get the Pulsar mint condition, you know, that will never go off the road ever. And the thing is as well, like it can't go to the track. It can't be drag stripped either because the gearboxes blow up. They are just renowned for blowing up. So it's not worth it. I'm not rich. So if it blows up, I can't ever get it fixed. And today was kind of the moment of truth, you know, like getting it moving, well, or seeing if I could move it and then deciding whether I could get rid of it or not, because I didn't know whether the gearbox was blown up. Do you do cardio before you lift? I do, yeah. I can't do it afterwards. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered at all. Subaru BRZ, really not that good. Good, like nice handling and stuff. Good first sports car for someone. But they're not a good sports car in terms of the power for the cost and things like that. They're good track cars, but they're just not powerful. You'd get real bored of that quite quickly, I think. Like they're fun, but that's all they're meant to be. They're not meant to be like fast cars. I've never understood why someone would choose a BRZ over a 350Z. Just get a 350Z. It's like 313 brake horsepower. Bit of a pig, bit heavy, but it's quite nice to throw that weight into a corner. You feel quite secure. Go with the 350Z in corners. The 370Z is a different thing actually in corners. It actually feels quite light and a bit skittish. So yeah, I don't have any issues. The BRZ looks nice, but it looks like it should be a lot faster than it is, and it's just not that fast. Yeah, my old IS400 is faster than the BRZ. Yep. Yeah, shame. And you agreed because you just sold yours, yeah. Oh, I didn't send you a notification. That's annoying. I always stream like clockwork, always. So just come back at the same times, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll always be streaming. Although I very much enjoy Singular Point, I think it's not for someone who expects non-stop monster action and doesn't want many, and I mean many science talks, even though I don't have a problem with them. Yeah, true. True. Oi, boss. I know you like Loki, but it's a crap show. Yeah, in your opinion. But I also wouldn't say it was woke at all, in fact. But that's absolutely fine. You're more than entitled to your opinion, much like I am mine. But I wouldn't impress upon me your opinion because I don't agree with you, basically. And I won't agree with you. And I won't agree with anyone. I won't agree with anyone that sits there and goes, oh, but this person hates it. Like, I don't give a fuck who hates that show. I couldn't care less. You know, these people aren't my fucking peers. I literally couldn't give a toss what anyone thinks about anything. I don't watch people that make review videos. I've got so much more things to do than sit and watch those channels. Namely, work on these bloody cars, or work on my own channel, or just have a life in general would be good. Mr. H, beard wash, brother. Clear up that grey after a few uses. No, I like my grey. Fuck no. Go away. Go away. I like my my greys. Thank you very much. Thanks for the stream, Mr. H. Gotta go. Lunch break over. Awesome theme. Dressing gown Fridays. Next time, I have a Friday off. I'll get joined in. Definitely, man. Thank you. And take care. Take care of yourself. As long as Singular Point has a good story, I'll be happy. It has a slow story. It takes a long time to open itself up to this story, sort of, actually getting there. In my opinion, what's the best sports car? I have no idea. It's dependent on what application it is. So no, I've got no. That's such a that's an open-ended question. Like, is it the best sports car for the money? Is it the best sports car like for weekend? Like, what's the best sports car for what? Like, if you had all the money in the world, anything's the best sports car. Like, it doesn't matter. Money, no object. There's so many sports cars you could choose from. It's difficult. I don't have a new couch, dude. No, I don't have a new couch. Where did you think I got a new? No, I was cleaning my couch. That's what was happening. No, I haven't bought a new couch. I was cleaning my couch. You're referring to those videos, I'm guessing, where like there was white, it was all white back there and stuff like that. It's because I stripped all the covers off of the sofa. So yeah. Actually, you're all wrong. It's not grey. It's not silver. It's actually white. That the hair here is jet white. It is as white as it will go. If I pluck it, like if I plucked it and showed you, it is jet white. It's not grey. It's not silver. There's just no. I assume it's a form of pigmentation. There's no pigmentation in there at all, and it's the same with the stuff that runs through here. It's just white, just straight up white. Very odd. Audi TT S line, good or bad? Fine. I don't have any issues with Audis. They're pretty good, to be fair. I didn't. Look, I wouldn't buy an Audi anymore. Like, I've had two Audis, and they both had massive electrical problems, and they were just a pain in the ass. So, yeah, nah, I'm not game for any of that anymore, to be fair. What do I think of From Beyond? Yeah, good, fine. Like, it is what it is. Like, you have to be kind of into that. Alexander Nunez popping in to show some support. Love you, man. Check out the deep ones. Yeah, I have not. I've not at all. I do need to. But there's so much stuff I need to check out, and I've been quite behind because Wednesday I've got to watch 2 shows and then review them, which is not like, oh, woe is me. But that's a long time, right? That is actually quite a long time taken up to review those 2 shows, plus everything else as well. And then this Godzilla Singular Point stuff has been absolutely destroying my. Like, I like it, it's good, but it's taken up a lot of my time trying to get through it so I can review it. And this is the problem. Like, you've got to stagger what you're doing with all of these things. So I will watch it. I will watch it. And we need to do some like watch-alongs, like watch-along Wednesdays or something like that. Whether it be just with members or something, I don't know. But we will do them. It'll be really cool. There is a reference Easter egg to Season of the Witch in Halloween Kills. Do you know what it is? Answer: witch, pumpkin, skeleton, silver shamrock masks. Okay. I mean, you've answered it, Spiked. We did. We did. Have I seen Dark on Netflix? I never got into it, actually. I watched it on the peripheral because someone else was watching it where I lived. So I sort of got wind of it, and I never quite, because I learned the reveals without actually watching it. I don't think I can watch it and have the same experience, if that makes sense. Which is a shame, to be fair. What's the next film you're going to the theatre for? Oh, that is a very good question. I don't know. I need to have a look. I don't know what's coming out, actually. Yeah, I don't know what's coming out. I'll have to have a look. Oh, this is a good way of looking at it. You can tell it's white because it reflects color quite clearly. Grey hair doesn't do that very well. I did not know that, dude. I like that. That's good. I had no idea about that. Good way of looking at it. Oh, dear, oh dear. Yes, of course I'm in a gown. Clues in the name. God damn. It's Gown Town. It's Dress Gown Fridays. I am, of course, in a gown. Oh, I did see the trailer for Sexy Beasts. Very strange. Very intrigued. Very, very strange. Very intrigued. Super odd. Gonna have to check that out. Very, very strange. No news on the Green Knight. That'll just come out when it's coming out. There's not going to be any major news on stuff like that now. Not for a long time. I haven't been to the cinema since Blade Runner 2049. Why? There's been some good movies. There has been some decent movies. I'm surprised. Pig trailer. So I still haven't watched it, but I won't do a reaction to it because it's too late now. Some of these kind of things you have to be on it, and no one's going to watch it. It just won't. YouTube won't even notify you of things which are not really relevant. And that won't be considered relevant anymore. Sadly, so I will watch it. Promise. I'm that way with season 1 of Berserk. Knew the band of the Hawk got betrayed by Griffith, so I never felt bad for them because it was obvious leading up to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my point, right? So because I've watched some of the bits and pieces, the setup it won't land. It won't be the same experience. Yeah, no, that's a great example of that. Bane, good evening, Mr. H. It's funny, I'm growing my beard and I've got white in more or less the same places, but mine's a mixture of ginger and brown. That's interesting. Yeah, cool though. Have I seen the Singular Point leaks yet, or are I waiting for official release? What are you referring to? I'm watching Godzilla Singular Point now. I'm on episode 9, so what are you referring to? Kieran Hodgson sent £1. Thank you so much. I haven't been to cinema since Lawnmower Man. God damn. That's a long time. Have I heard of Super Deep? I have. I watched the trailer and some behind the scenes stuff. So I would like to watch that. It looks fantastic. It looks very much another subscriber, Marshmallow, sent it. It looks very much like an underwater kind of movie. It is literally underwater, but an underwater movie. That makes sense. So that'd be cool. What's my thoughts on the Karen movie? So I actually did a video on that. I'm really baffled. I don't understand why they didn't make it a comedy. I can't for the life of me understand why, because it's got everything there that would have made it a funny comedy, but then they chose not to. So I don't really understand why. It's genuinely baffling. I don't understand it. The thing that I think happened is that they went, submit it. Hey, here's a comedy thing, and then the studio was like, oh no, we need to make it this. So then they changed it. That's all I can think of, because there's definitely some comedic elements in there. Thoughts on if they made Neil's Alien 5 into a video game with Weaver and Michael voicing Hicks and Ripley? Only way Alien 5 could be done now. Actors are old. Yeah, fine. I'd like that. Why not? I would have no issue with that. It'd be good to see it anyway. There's definitely an interest for it. I think one of those videos I did on that concept art has like 50,000 views. There's such an interest in that movie that people are just they're chomping at the bit. They really they just want to know. They want to see. So yeah, it's a shame that it never came to be. Mr. H, have you seen Annette trailer? Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard Looks like a slightly dark and trippy take on a musical. I've not at all. But both of those actors are great, so I'll have to check that out. Oh, I need to stop. Well, I can't stop squatting. But I was gonna say I need to stop squatting on a Friday because my back fucking hurts. Oh my god, does my back really hurt today? God damn, those squats are a pain in the ass. The Doing in the Wizard trope was on full display in IDW's Publishing's Transformers comic, but in the same shade universe. Other IPs got to keep their fantasy elements. Don't pick and choose. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, but I've heard it went to the dogs, so that's a shame. That's a massive shame. Last time I went to the cinema, it was for The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Oh, that was recently then, Ow. That was really recent. I still haven't seen that because they messed up with the screening. They were like, like come on down, and then they released it to the public. And I'm like, I'm not fucking traveling to London to watch that. Come on, I could just go to my cinema to watch that. What are you doing? So dumb. Oh, I still don't understand why they did that. I don't understand it. Why? No, Linda is definitely helping my back. This chair is absolutely fantastic. It's not that. It's just squats. And then I was under a car for the majority of the day as well. And that was quite painful. So yeah, it was good. It's a good time. If you didn't know, ladies and gents, I do have a second channel. It's in the description box. I just work on cars basically. So check it out. It's there. I do some vloggy stuff as well, but not a lot. What happened to your HP Lovecraftian film you were making? I made it, dude. I've already made it. It releases in July. Blu-ray exclusive. You have to pay for it. So yeah, no, I already made it. My dude, already made it. I made it immediately. Well, a few months after I made Black Fields, and it was ready before Black Fields was ready. But it goes to anyone who bought Black Fields will be getting an email soon-ish about their sort of, well, it's sort of like a pre-sale basically. So we have limited supply of Breaking Lights, and anyone who bought Black Fields will be able to get first dibs on that limited supply. So that happens next week. Not immediately next week, but it will be next week sometime. It'll be happening very, very soon. So yeah, guys who bought it, then wait for your email, I guess. Front squats are underrated. Yeah, front squats are fine, but you should always be able to back squat. If you can't back squat, you're definitely doing something wrong. Definitely doing something wrong. Oh, you made your first Etsy sale. That's cool, man. Good. I don't know how much of that's down to me, but good. I'm super, super glad. That is super cool. Happy for you, man. Happy for you. That's cool. Mr. H thinking of including a few winks and nods to Lovecraft with a Planet of Fish people in my comic. Nothing major, but a light reference. Do it, dude. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yep, us diehards get first dibs on Breaking Lights. Yeah, you do. You do. People have already seen it as well. Some members watched it in a members-only stream. I screened it for them. I second Sweet Karma question. What's in the pipeline for your next film? I won't be making another film. I didn't even see that one. Sorry. Here it is. Will I be making another short film or feature film? And what's the genre you want to tackle next? I won't be making anything. I did want to do a sci-fi horror film set in space, a feature. There's just not enough demand for it. Yeah, there's not enough demand. The people who bought the Blu-ray would not be able to fund a feature film. So, no, not happening. Basically, it's fine. I've got a lot of other things that I have to get on with anyway, like in my life, to make me happy in general. So, yeah, that did make me happy for a small time. But then there's other things which are not so positive inducing currently. That means I need to focus on some other bits and pieces. And the channel really suffered when I made those films. Like, it really suffered. And I don't want it to suffer, because the thing is that, you know, doing those films is just a bit of fun, really, because they don't pay for anything. I didn't make profit on Black Fields. I didn't make any money, which was never the aim anyway. But you also have to factor it in. Like, if I'm gonna take time away from the channel's going to suffer, you know, and it's what I do. This is, you know, obviously what I do for a living. Can I justify that if I don't then get anything on the back end of it? Well, no. So yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I've got no interest in doing anything now. Like, it's a careful balance of things like that. It's fine. It's not such a big deal. I'm more than happy with what I've accomplished. So yeah, is what it is. Yeah, as Donovan says, too much money as well for H trying to make movies. It is too much money. Yeah, it's absolutely too much money. It's just crazy. And the thing is, it wouldn't be quite as bad if, so say if, like, you know, even if you had, I don't know, even if you had, I don't even know what the percentage is, but it doesn't matter. My point is it's just not. There's no demand for it. You guys, not enough of you want me to do anything, so I can't. It's supply and demand, isn't it? There's no point in me supplying something when there's no demand for it, and that's okay. That's absolutely fine. There's a demand for the videos I make, and I love making my videos, so I'm more than happy just to keep doing them. I will sell Breaking Lights, and I'll be really happy with that, and I'll be proud of that. I am proud of it. The documentary is fantastic. I'll do all of that, and then boom, we'll go off and keep doing with the channel stuff and things like that. So yeah. I don't want to spoil anything for Singular Point, but the post-credit scene in the 13th episode pretty much confirms there will be a second season, but I wouldn't say what it shows. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's really good. That's going to take ages. Fuck's sake. It's going to take ages to come out. Not happy with that. That's lame. That's super, super lame. Would you ever do something similar to what Oliver Harper does, a la documentaries? No. I don't think there's much creativity in documentaries. A lot of it is just regurgitating information, which you'd find in like an encyclopedia or on a Wikipedia page. Interview-based documentaries and things, maybe. Documentaries where you're on the ground, like investigative documentaries, maybe. But no. I don't like. No, I wouldn't do that. No. Blackfields and Breaking Lights are a tick on the bucket list. I want my first flight in a plane to be in a 2-seat Spitfire. Nice. Wow. Is that all it costs? 2,750. I thought it'd be more expensive to fly on a plane. And that's expensive, obviously, but I thought it'd be more than that. That's really surprising. I can't wait for your Singular Point review. I loved it. Thoughts so far? I am enjoying it. I think it's going to round itself out better, though. Like, because it's a real slow burn, you know? Well, I say that. Monsters turn up pretty quickly. But, like, getting to the sort of point of it, you know? Like, what? I now know why it's called Singular Point, you know? Like that's cool. Yeah. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Wow, Alexander Nunez. Thank you so much. God damn. Wish I could give more, please. Well, I've too late. Thanked you. Sorry. I truly appreciate your content and what you do. I honestly can't wait for Blind Lights. Your Lovecraft videos are what got me hooked to your channel years ago. Thank you. I'm glad. I'd like to do some more Lovecraft readings and stuff like that. So yeah, like I will hopefully do some more. Difficult to sort of go over with the sort of explained element. I've done all the explaining I can do, I think, in that universe, sadly. So yeah. So Interesting, Blind Fury. Any news on H.P. Lovecraft sequel to Color Out of Space? No. That was going to be the Dunwich Horror. The guy got Me Too'd for abuse, which, if it is true, is really, really bad. Like the accusations made against him are horrendous. Really not good. Really, really not good. So, yeah, I genuinely don't know. It's not going to happen. He's been binned off by the companies and stuff and his agency and things. So yeah, not happening. But then they've also not announced anyone else. So I'm a bit confused what they're doing themselves, because they've not announced anyone to replace him either, which is odd, really. But never mind. Evil Alex, have you and Jasper a good weekend? Thank you so much. I assume that meant like hope you and Jasper. Thank you so much. If you had to pick one you like better out of your two movies, Blackfields or Breaking Lights, or if you could only make one. I've made three movies, actually. Bjorn and Frida. I prefer Bjorn and Frida. I'd like to see some movie debates on this channel. Any ideas floating around for other types of content in 2021? No, because the channel I've just changed the content. I have only just changed it. I won't be changing it again. I've just changed the content, and it's proving to be beneficial, and I'm happier, and the content's good, and I'm proud of it. So I'm not going to be changing it again anytime soon. Movie debates, I don't really care much for movie debates, and there's not many people that watch movies as quickly as I do, who do what you guys would normally associate me with, which is the sort of more commentary based stuff. So no, I don't know. No, basically, I think it'd be difficult to put together. Richard Stanley, right? Yes, Richard Stanley. He got Me Too, big time. Oh, that's cool. I really enjoyed the Dark Crystal comic vids you did. That's what made me donate to Blackfield's production. I'm not even a Dark Crystal fan. That's cool. I'm glad. I really like making them. They were good fun. They weren't well watched though. That's what pissed me off. Any news on Paul Gerard's Carly? I think you mentioned before that you were doing some voice work for it. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing voiceover work. I did some voice acting stuff. Like it's not voiceover, or maybe that is voiceover. I don't know. I did some evil demonic work voice stuff for it. So yeah. I don't have any news on it yet. I think the sound mixing was supposed to be done in the next couple of weeks, so I will find out soon. Then hopefully I'll get a copy, and then I can review it. I've got a copy, but it's not sound mixed. It's not completed. Basically, I don't want to watch it in that incomplete state. I could, but I don't want to. You're great at debating. The thing is that, well, thank you, but those are debates with respect to. The thing is, film is subjective, right? Like, and I guess some of the things I've debated about are subjective. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, yeah, maybe. Look, maybe. I've got no issues with the concept, maybe. Your source was right about Candyman. That makes me sick that they're injecting it with agenda. I love the original and the character so much. I know. No one believe me. No one believe me. No one believe me. Sadly. Yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame. Mr. H is great at debating. So clever with his points. Well, that's very kind of you. I'm not. I don't know. I wouldn't say I was great. I wouldn't say I'm that good. And I also think as well, like it's a detriment. You can have too strong an opinion and you can upset people. Like I'm just talking about in normal actual life as well. It's important not to, impose your opinion on other people. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. I have seen the Subaru SVX. It's cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I think the Subaru SVX is kind of cool. No, what's going on with John Boyega? That's new to me. Arguing with people constantly isn't always healthy. No, you are completely right. 100% completely right. And like I'm, I've spent like a year and a half making sort of article based content and barely reviewing anything because there was nothing to review, and now I'm getting back finally to the stuff which I enjoy doing, talking about leaks, talking about but not in like a massively negative diatribe fashion, talking about leaks, talking about how a movie's production is going, talking about release dates, thoughts and theories, and I love that kind of content. Like that alien stuff was just great. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, but you made a comment to Hosea, so I'm a bit confused. You're all right, bruv. Don't say bruv. God damn, bruv. Ugh, I hate that. In the UK, that is. Oof, don't do that in the UK. Hi, Miss H. Hope your Jess was okay. Just meeting daughter from her new job. I watched one of your old vids on sleep experiment in Russia. I'd like to see you do more. That's a creepy past there. Because a lot of people are like, you're just copying such and such video. I'm like, no, dickhead. Like it's a creepypasta. All videos on that topic will be exactly the same because they're just reading it directly from the creepypasta, you utter pleb. It's so funny. Candyman looked terrible. Horror trailer scares the pants off me, but I was more confused watching it. I know. Colossal nerd that can kick your ass. Look no further than Mr. H. Make sure to like the stream to kick the shit out of the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. That's very kind. You're kidding me. You're great at debating, Mr. H. What you say is always on point. I love it. Well, that's very kind. The thing is, it's difficult to find people. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what's this? Apparently, he left the set of the Netflix film show, whatever he was working on, and that appears his Twitter verification has been removed. It's not really news, is it? What's that? Why are people talking about this? What? He left the film. Oh no! Twitter removed his checkmark. Oh no! Is this really what the commentating channels are fucking talking about now? Oh god, it's so sad. It's so sad. That's so pathetic. I'm not saying you're pathetic, comrade, Yuri, my dude. Is that what people are talking about? Oh no! John Boyega left the production and Twitter. Oh, they removed his checkmark. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. That's how you find your people, those with the proper mind to debate. Steel sharpens steel, as they say. Well, that's just my opinion. I like that opinion. That's good. I like the sort of the analogy there. Steel sharpens steel. I like that. That's good. You should do a Siren Head creepypasta video. What's Siren Head? I have no idea what Siren Head is. What's Siren Head? Oh. Interesting. So where's the story then? Oh no, that is a fucking video. Is there an actual story then or not? Did I hear Kathleen Kennedy got fired? Oh no, she's always fired, isn't she? Is it weird? I don't know. I'd say it's more weird that Twitter has left a fucking ayatollah of whatever up with some of his comments. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's weird that they removed someone's checkmark. I don't know. Maybe it's weird. I just don't care enough about stuff like that. It's not that weird. Maybe I don't know. Like, it is. Yeah, it's strange. I can admit it's strange, but is it worth really talking about? I don't know. I blend in with the chair when the lighting isn't as bright. Maybe it's my phone. No, I am. I'm gonna have to take this bloody dressing gown off now. It's super hot. Oh, I'm sweating my balls off. Absolutely ridiculous. Very, very warm. Oh, why is my screen turned itself off? All right, there we go. We're back. God damn. There we go. Go over there. Right, I'm back. And I've got bloody linen trousers on as well. You can't see what's on my lower half, but I got linen trousers on. H almost uses Leviathan voice. Yes. What? Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? I can't remember. I cannot remember what it was. I think it was that. Yes. It was that sort of thing. Something like that. Oh, dear, oh dear. I do need a silk robe. I do. Danielle, I absolutely do. Yeah, it's sweating all over Linda is what you said. I can't sweat all over. I'm not allowed. Who wears a full-blown outfit under a robe? Well, come on. The thing is, I start these streams at 9 o'clock, right? At 9 o'clock, I stream these, 9 p.m. I'm not going to be sat there in a robe unless I've had a bath or something beforehand. Oh, dear. For fuck's sake. Too funny. Yeah, sorry, mate. Took off my dressing gown a few minutes ago. Too hot. No, dress gown Fridays. No. A fatal flaw in the temperature. From Gown Town to Magic Mr. H striptease. Fuck no. Definitely not. That is very funny, though. That is very funny. The dressing gown was super dramatic. It wasn't dramatic. Well, I'm glad we had some people joining dress gown Fridays. I'm glad. It was good fun. It was good fun. Oh, my back is really hurting me. God damn. That is not good. My back is very painful. Oh dear, oh dear. So I got some sort of bonuses to the truck. So the truck's actually going to have 370Z seats. I managed to find a pair over on eBay. Leather, Alcantara, black, super cheap. And should be able to wire in heating in them as well, which would be cool. So I can drive the truck around in winter, which would be epic. Hopefully. It doesn't have heating, though. The truck doesn't have heating. So I should probably get that sorted out as well, shouldn't I? But it'll have heated seats, so that's cool. But yeah, it's going to be cool. 370Z seats in the truck, because I know I fit in them, because reasonably not. I'm somewhat wide. I'm not wide. I'm somewhat wide, so I know I fit snug in the 370Z seats. So they'll be good. That'll be really nice. Got to go pick them up and then chuck them in. What kind of fuel does the truck run on? It's got a turbo engine. It's a petrol. It's got an SR20 DET in it. So yeah. So my back's painful from squatting today. That's why. I think Fridays are always going to be a bit, a bit crap, to be fair. Fridays are always going to be a bit crap when I do squats on Fridays. I could maybe change it to another day. Maybe a Thursday or something like that. I did watch Salad Fingers, not on YouTube. I watched them on Newgrounds, I think it was called, when they initially came out. I swear it was Newgrounds. That was a website. God damn, back in the day, fucking Newgrounds. Jesus Christ. And then they migrated them over to YouTube, if I remember rightly. Does it require a certain octane? Yeah, I put 99 octane in it. High octane racing. All three of my cars run on that. My screen has just turned itself off. Oh my god! Come back to me, screen. It's just flashing. Why are you flashing at me? It's working. There we go. Fuck's sake. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to get a drink and stretch my back real quick. You can just super chat the chair. I need to make sure my linen trousers aren't all weird and sweaty as well before I get up and show some grossness off to you otherwise. So I think we're good. I think we're all right. There you go. You can look at that. There you go. We're all right. God, man alive. Oh, it's very painful. It is very, very painful. It's no good. No good. What's the underwater director doing next? He's doing Paranormal Activity, a reboot or something like that. Or like a new one. I don't know exactly, but I know he's doing that. So yeah, sadly. A man walks into doctor, says, "Help! All my bones are broken." Doctor says, "How do you know?" "When I press here or here, it hurts." Doctor says, "You have a broken finger." Fuck's sake. That's brilliant. I love that. That's a good joke. That is a dad joke. And if I was ever going to be a dad, I would, I'd use that. I'm probably never going to be a dad. I also love Newgrounds. Lilium was one of my faves. I don't remember that. Linda thinks you need to go easy on H. He ain't no spring chicken anymore. Oh fuck! I feel so old. I feel so old. Some of these days I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, like Christ. And I'm not super old, but I do feel old. Like I listen to the radio and I'm like, what is this shite? And then I listen to what people are doing and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? Like, oh, segregation, this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's just baffling to me. So that makes me feel old. Doctor says, what? Mr. says, my TV turns off. I'll buy a new PC. My PC turns off all the time. I'll get a new chair, get the idea, change the cable. What? Yeah, all right. The thing is, because I knew that the graphics card was dying anyway, I know what you're referencing. Because I knew the graphics card was dying anyway. I thought it was the graphics card. Yeah, so I thought it was the graphics card. So I replaced the graphics card quickly because I needed to anyway. But then I did it quicker than I would want to, and bought one which I didn't want because they're hard to get. And then it still switches itself off, and I'm like, that's not right. I fucked myself. So not cool. Not cool. At all. What's this? Have I ever used the back inversion device? No, I've not. Decompression of my spine might actually help, to be fair. But a lot of it's up in the top. Yeah, I don't know. I have to have a look. Yeah, just have a look and see, really. I think decompression could work, though. I think. So, but maybe. We will have to see. It's all downhill from 30. Yeah, well, I'm over 30, so yeah, Don't I know it? Check it out. Yeah, I should. I should check it out. The thing is, like, I need to go back to do my dry needling. I love dry needling. Dry needling's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's painful, but it really does. It works for muscle stuff. And I think, and some of this is, a lot of it is just muscular related. So I need to go back to them. But then they stop them, right? Like dry needling, I would say, is on par with, like it's something which you need to do. Like it's on par with like doctors and things like that. It's essential. And they stopped it. I was like, why are you stopping it? Yeah, here you go. So it's similar to acupuncture, but different. So it runs off of a different science. So acupuncture is on the sort of key science, and dry needling is on I don't know what science that they do, but it's not acupuncture. It's not acupuncture. Basically, they go to the root cause. So whatever knots you have, they will jam a fucking acupuncture needle deep into that knot, and then they'll rotate and agitate it and move it around and really, really mess it up. Whereas acupuncture runs on the key system that is all across the body. It doesn't do that. It's different things. It's very, very different things. I really rate dry needling. I don't rate acupuncture. So yeah, I don't rate. I've had acupuncture, but I don't rate it. I have gone to a chiropractor actually. I went to one when I had the bulging disc in my spine. Like 8 years ago now, I think. And sorted out really nice actually. Did it pretty good, to be fair. Pretty good. I'd like to go back to a chiropractor because I think that paired with dry needling would be fantastic. I think that'd be epic. And funnily enough, the original chiropractor I saw did dry needling as well, and that was what was really good. But I need to find someone that does it all again, and that's hard to find. It's really hard to find. Sent a link on Twitter. I'll have a look. I had a comment saying a bunch of white people in the show. No thanks. I want to get your take on that, Mr. H, because the hater show just because the cast is predominantly white to me isn't justified. Well, no, I mean, look, so you had a comment. Yeah, because you do videos, don't you? So that's just racism, isn't it? It's just plain it's racism. Like if I suddenly turned around and was like, I don't know, I don't want to go and watch like Us when Us was coming out. If I said I don't want to go and watch Us because it's about a family of black people, everyone would just go, "You racist! What are you doing?" If I said I don't want to watch Shang-Chi because it's a bunch of Chinese people, you go, "You racist! What are you doing?" Like, why? That's not justified. That's not a reason. Like, film is subjective, but you can't say I don't want to like it. I don't want to watch it because a bunch of white people are in it. I mean, that is racism, plain and simple. It's also a very myopic view. It's a very bigoted view. It's like. So here's a prime example, right? A lot of people don't like the Green Knight trailer because it's an Arthurian tale, right? Old England, age-old Anglo Arthurian, and it's got Dev Patel as the lead, an Indian. That's just not what would happen, right? Now, I'm of the mindset you should really expect those things to happen these days. That's not what annoys me because I expect it, right? You expect you expect those things. And then it doesn't annoy you. What annoys me is if you're going to swap someone out, i.e., an Arthurian legend to another nationality, not even nationality, but another race, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what's PC anymore. I don't care. At least make them a good actor. Dev Patel's not really a good actor. That's what annoys me about that, is he's not a very good actor. You could have chosen someone that was a far better actor. And that's a justifiable stance to have. I don't care that he's Indian. Just choose a better one, right? If you're going to go down that road, choose someone that's actually good, because he's not good. So I think it's just racism, isn't it? Like, plain and simple. That just is what it is. No wonder your pinhead voice is on point. Yeah, because of all the dry needling. I like that. That's funny. Good. Insert Jaguar theme song here. Good. I like it. Why does the left demand reparations for freeing their slaves? What? I don't know. What are you talking about? That's that's way. I don't know what you mean. Why does the left demand reparations for freeing their slaves? What do you mean? I'm confused. The Green Knight does look awesome. It does. Like he is the weak link though, not because he's Indian, because he's just a bad actor. But I'm hoping that they would have used him to the best of his ability. So we'll just have a look. We will see. We'll have to see how it goes. Hey, would you ever do stem cell therapy? Can you get that in the UK? Didn't think you could. That's unbelievable. Would I consider it? Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't care. There's obviously, a lot of people have the sort of ethics side of it all, but yeah, I'd consider that. Interesting stuff. Where's Jasper? He's right there. There's Jasper. Jasper, you're right, mate. You're right, buddy. He's a dude. You can see where I've been laying on the floor. Look, I've got bloody oil on my arm. You're right, mate. You good? That's from working on the car today. You're a good boy. You're a good lad. Yes, you are. Anyway, there you go. He's a dude. He's an absolute dude. Love that dog. Makes me happy. Michael Myers' mask is so OP that it survives fires. I don't get that. Why do they do that? Super lame. Fucking ridiculous. They're like, no man could survive that fire. He's pure evil. It's like, yeah, what's his mask then? Is his mask an extension of him? Like, what is it? What is it? I'm 40 next year, but I'm hitting the workouts harder than before. The old injuries hurt, but it seems to be worth it. Holding off, becoming like my dad. I'm old, not obsolete. Yeah, true. The thing is, like, gymming and things like that absolutely is, the fountain of youth in that regard. It keeps you moving and things like that. It's good. Good grief, you cut. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight recently. I've got like veins running through my rib cage and things. I'm really happy with how I look these days. Not been too difficult to get there, but a little bit. But I'm very happy with it. So yeah, not too dismayed with what I look like these days. I got really down with how I looked last year in the lockdown. I was not impressed. I'm not impressed. So I'm happy now. It's good. Just need to keep it going, really. I'm 41 and lift like I'm in my 20s. It's worth it to stay healthy. Yeah, absolutely. The man with a plan. You're completely right, dude. 100%. H, if you want a good cinematic experience, go watch The Fast 9. It's laughable, entertaining. The most absurd one yet. There is even Force visions. No lie. Are you fucking joking me? What? Are you for real? Are you for real? Unreal. Besides Super Deep, I'm going to watch later. Do you have any movie or series recommendation? I don't feel like there's not a lot of good new stuff to watch currently. Yeah, I don't have any. So I'm watching Godzilla Singular Point. I can recommend that sort of at the moment. I've enjoyed it. I'm waiting to see what it gets to at the end. But it's good up until now. So yeah. What's this? Most critics on YouTube channels are thinking, what the fuck is this movie supposed to be about? Oh my God. I'll have to watch that just for fun. I gained Bud Light £19 last year. Oof. That's a lot, man. You need to... Well, obviously you will do what you need to do if you want to do it. It's not for me to say anything. Yeah, my hair was long midway through lockdown after 6 months. It was, yeah. It was long and curly. It was supposed to be cut this week again, but they cancelled it because the woman was sick that cuts my hair normally. I booked it back in for next week now. I'm going to get her to trim up my beard as well. See if she can shape it. I've tried to shape it myself, but it's just not really getting there. So I'm going to get her to do it. I normally do it myself. Well, I did last time I grew my beard, but this is a bit... I don't know. I don't hate it. It's not bad shape, but maybe it would benefit from someone else doing it as well. It's a bit tufty here, but they're not here. So I don't know really. We'll see what she says. What the fuck am I talking about? My beard hair, right? Anyway, my back really hurts, so I am actually going to go now, ladies and gents. Thank you all so much. Normally I would stay a lot longer than this, literally right up until midnight. But my back's absolutely killing me today. It wasn't even heavy squats. It was only 140 kilos, so that's lame. Patrons and members, expect Doom Eternal video across the weekend. I haven't done it up until now. Sorry about that. Just absolutely hectic doing the other things. Godzilla singular points, kicking my ass. And then everything else. So there will be a Resident Evil video, hopefully, as well. And just all the normal content and stuff. But thank you all so much for joining me on this Friday. Again, it would normally be a bit longer, but my back's fucking wrecked. But it was good. I did enjoy this. So yeah, good. Thank you so much, Alexander Nunez. Thank you so much. I hope my back will feel better. I think what I need to do, just as an FYI, before I do dip out, I think what I need to do is do all my stuff on a Friday and then just bath, basically, just sit in the bath for a little bit, because I normally have like an hour to chill out before I come and do this stream. I think if I do that, the back should be relaxed enough to be able to sit down here and just go right the way through to midnight. So I'm going to do that next week and see how we go. And I think that will actually solve the problem. So anyway, cheers. Thank you.